What's good, everybody? It's your boy JD back with another NBA 2K25 build for you guys. And today I got for you guys Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets. Green just went off for 38 points in their playoff series matchup to get a big win the other night. He also tied the franchise record for 8 threes in a 3-point game. So I thought I'd get you guys this Jalen Green build. All I ask is if this build helps you out, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let's head over to the builder and check out this Jalen Green build for NBA 2K25. Let's go. Alright, so here we are over in the builder. We're going to put together this playoff Jalen Green build. We're going to go shooting guard position, 6'4", 202 pounds with a 6'11 wingspan. Now I did pull some of Jalen Green's actual NBA 2K25 stats, and I wanted to try to match as many of those as possible on here. So starting down here with the speed and agility, he has an 88 speed and an 88 agility. So we're going to go ahead and match both of those for this build here. We're going to go 88 on that speed and 88 for the agility, making it a very quick player, both on, with and without the ball, being able to move side to side, play a little bit of defense and everything like that. Down to the strength, he's got like a high 60s strength in the game. So what we're going to do is go ahead and max out the strength. We're going to bump it up to a 73, which is going to help us get strong handle on just one badge higher level. So nothing too crazy there. And then for the vertical, obviously Jalen Green has an insane vertical. I think he's got like a 92 vertical on the game. We're going to take it up to 82. It's going to be enough to get us the contact dunk packages and everything like that we are looking for. So we're going to leave it right here at 82. Now moving up into the finishing category here, because of what we're going to do with some of the other extra attributes and everything, some of these will move around a little bit. So I'm actually going to start right here with the driving layup. He has a 90 driving layup in NBA 2K25. I feel like if we go to 85 to get that silver layup mixmaster, that is going to be more than enough. You're going to get the silver physical finisher, the float game and all that good stuff. And then for the driving dunk here, Jalen Green is one of those guys that will put you on a poster. So I think if we're going to stay true to that, I think he has a 93 driving dunk in the game here. We're going to push this to 91. And then we're going to use 5 of our cap breakers. At this time, I just still got the 10 cap breakers. I'm not a vet 2 yet, so I've got the ones from hitting the seasons. And then I've got my 5 from being starter 3 or whatever it was from a while back. So I'm working with 10 cap breakers right now. We're going to put 5 of them here on that driving dunk. It's going to move it up to a 96, which is going to get us posterizer up on gold, I believe, on Hall of Fame. And then we could use a max +1 to put that on legend if you so choose. And then by doing that, you can see it bumps the close shot up to a 76, which does give us paint prodigy on bronze, have an undervalued badge for a 6'4" type of a player. So 76 on the close shot, 85 on the driving layup, 91 +5 to give us a 96 driving dunk. He has a 40 standing dunk in the game, which I feel like is just perfect. It'll give us one of those under basket animation packages and everything. So we're going to leave that right there. And then when we move some of the other attributes as well, the post control is going to get pulled up to a 36. And we're just going to leave that right there. We're not doing anything too crazy in the post on this build. This build is made to shoot from the outside and to attack the basket. So we're going to leave the post right there at 36. So you can see what we're doing right here. The finishing is going to be very good on this build, clearly. Now, moving down into the shooting. After last night's performance, dropping that, 38 points, hitting the 8 threes, I wanted to move the 3-point shot just a little bit higher. That's why I'm calling a playoff Jalen Green build. He's got like an 84, 85 3-point shot in the game. We're going to push this thing up to 89. I feel like that gets a set shot specialist on gold, gets us limitless range on silver, Deadeye on silver, the shifty shooter on silver as well. I feel like if we're going to do the playoff Jalen Green, the dude was splashing threes left and right, we're going to want to do that on this build here. Again, this build's going to be made to shoot from the outside and then also attack the rim as well. So 89 3-point shot, that's going to open up a lot of different jump shot bases and everything like that for you as well. Now with some extra attributes and everything that we have on our free throw, we're going to throw those on here, giving us a 77 free throw. Going to be more than enough to be consistent, if you're shooting in the rec or whatever at this point of the year and your free throw. 77 is going to be all you need. Moving down here to the pass accuracy, Jalen Green has a 77 pass accuracy in NBA 2K25, and I feel like that's a nice little sweet spot. I believe that gets you the De'Aaron Fox pass style, which is actually one of my favorite pass styles for these builds with that sub 80 pass accuracy. So that works for me. You're going to get the silver break starter for what that's worth. You're also going to get silver dimer just to help your teammates and stuff knock down some shots. Moving down to the ball handle, he has an 86 ball handle in this. I'm going to go to 85. We're going to throw 5 more cat breakers on there, pushing that up to a 90 ball handle. That's going to get you ankle assassin on silver once you move that up. You can see the handles for days will also go to gold. Your strong handle is going to be on gold as well. And then the unpluckable, you'll have it on silver. I feel like that's more than enough for this type of a build. With a 90 ball handle, you're going to be able to do some ISO. You're going to get some nice dribble animations, all of that good stuff. And then also here with the speed with ball, he has an 84, I believe, speed with ball in the game. We're going to bump that up by 2 attributes so we can get the gold lightning launch. So the playmaking going to be solid enough. 77 pass accuracy, whether you're playing in the park or you are playing in the rec center, going to be playing on a build like this. Also, again, like I said, that 90 ball handle, the 86 speed with ball, you're going to be able to move around and do some things. Making this build, like I said, a lot of fun. You can create your own shot from the outside or use it to attack the basket and then yam on your opponent, put them on a poster, do all of that fun stuff. Now, last but not least, moving down here to the defense, Jalen Green's a decent defender. He's not a lockdown defender by any means, so we're not going anything too over the top here. For our interior defense, this is going to get pulled up to a 51, and so we are going to leave it right here at 51. For our perimeter defense, he's got like a mid-70s perimeter defense in NBA 2K25. I think we're going to bump this up to an 82. We're not going to put anything too crazy on it, like I said, but having that 82 perimeter defense will get you silver challenger, and it'll just get the other bronze badges, the on-ball menace, the pick dodger, immovable enforcer, and then that gold off-ball pest as well. Now for the steal, again, I feel like 2K does a lot of players kind of dirty, as far as the ratings and stuff go. For the steal, he's got like a 50-something steal, which I think is actually kind of crazy. And we're talking about getting into the month of May here, and again, if you want to have some fun on the build, you want to do all of that other good stuff, we're calling it the Playoff Jalen Green. We're going to bump this thing up to a 91. It's going to get us gold glove. It's going to get us gold interceptor. We're going to be able to play the lanes, do all of that fun stuff when we intercept that ball. Like I said, we can utilize that 96 driving dunk on the other side to put your opponent on a poster. I feel like that just puts a little extra, something onto a build like this. Moving down to the block, kind of what I've talked about in all of my past builds. If you can, you certainly want to put that 68 block on your build, getting you the bronze high flying denier. Being 6'4" with a 6'11" wingspan, we are able to do that. So I highly suggest that you put the 68 block on there. And then for the rebounding, he has a 59 defensive rebound. So we're going to go ahead and bump that thing up to a 60. It just gets us the bronze rebound chaser. Again, we're not looking to snag or do anything too crazy on this build, only being 6'4". Gonna be a little bit more of a perimeter defender, obviously, and then more of an offensive, showcase type of a build. Now, with these extra attribute points, you can kind of do what you want with them. For me, I'm just throwing them on the offensive rebound. We can get that up to a 44, just give you a little bit extra on the offensive side. You're not going to gain anything by putting any of those attributes into any of these extra categories, but I feel like putting it on the offensive rebound. Again, do what you would like with those extra attribute points. Now, we go ahead and finish this build out here. You see we get shades of Derek White, Byron Scott, and Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell probably a pretty good comparison to Jalen Green, and because we switched a couple of the attributes around, we bumped the 3-point shot up, from the low to mid 80s up to an 89. We put that steal up just a little bit higher. We didn't get shades of Jalen Green. That wasn't my intention with this build. Like I said, we're doing playoff Jalen Green on here. So you get the inside out shot creator. When you put the cap breakers on there, I do not know. I don't have this specific build made out yet. I've got one very similar to it, but I don't know if it'll give you a different build name or not. But an inside out shot creator, I feel like he's more of that, he'd be like a, what would you call it, an inside out slasher, or, something along those lines if we were going to do a build name for Jalen Green. But that's the build and everything. So that's going to do it for this NBA 2K25 Jalen Green build video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, if it does help you out, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what other playoff performer builds you guys want to see as we go through the NBA playoffs. It's been your boy JD. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.